Yep. Hi. I don't really know how I should start this video, but this is week 3 of, I think I called it trying to lose 30 pounds before Christmas, or to make it easy, I'll just say my winter cut. I'm also giving you this update a little bit late. I was supposed to do this like 3 days ago, but I got lazy. Now, reason being is because at the start of last week, I got a new part-time job. So I'm working 2 part-time jobs, and I worked about 35 hours that week. But yeah, a couple days ago, I was just completely exhausted. So I took like a day or two to just completely recover, and now I'm feeling good again. So to start, I'll just give you an update on how this week's been going and how much progress I've made since last week. And then I'll get into more of the educational part where I want to talk about my philosophy around training. So let's get into the update. My weight at the start of the week was 178.2 pounds, I believe. And then by the end of last week, it was at 174.8 pounds. So that's a decent drop within a week. So I'm happy about that. I've also been training every day, hitting my workout, doing calisthenics, doing Muay Thai, and my diet has been on point. Aside from a couple cheat meals here and there around Halloween, like I had a couple snacks, but we're losing weight. That's what matters. And that's pretty much all I had to update you on, aside from me getting a new job, like second part-time job. Reason for that is, if you don't know, I'm saving up money. So so for early 2026, I can travel to Bali to focus like completely on content creation and locking in on my fitness. But that's pretty much it. So now let me explain to you my philosophy around training and how my training split works. All right, so first I'm just going to go over what my current training split looks like. So this is my training split. It's kind of a variation of a full body split, but it's a little bit different. So let me show you. So I break it down into 3 main muscle groups, which is chest, arms, and back. I'll get to why legs is missing in a minute, but I'll start with chest. So since the focus is chest, I'll do incline bench and barbell bench, 3 sets each. And I focus on reverse pyramid training. So I'll start with the heaviest weight you can do, and you drop down for the rest of your sets. Now you'll notice that I have my exercises color coded, and you'll notice that I do 5 sets for every other exercise. Now the reason for that is because I focus on these being the main muscle groups. So I'll go really heavy on these and like go to like absolute failure, because these are the muscles that I'm focusing on that day. Now the rest of these are just filler exercises that you'll notice in the other ones. I'll just do these every single day. They're color coded in blue because I don't rest long in between each set. They're like 5 rapid sets to failure. I'll rest like maybe 30-60 seconds at most between these, any of the ones that are color coded in blue. So obviously you can read, but it's dumbbell curls, tricep pushdowns, lateral raises, and side delt rows. And to be honest, I usually skip the side delt rows, but I still put it in there anyways. And then I just have bonus because sometimes I like to add these on at the end of my workout. Like today, for example, it was arm day, but I did like an hour of cardio near the end, as well as bag work. So I just like to kind of track that. I track all of this in like a big Notion document just to see my progress as I train. Now I'll move on to my arm day, which is obviously the focus is on arms. So I'll do barbell shrugs for my main exercise and weighted dips. So barbell shrugs just to focus on my shoulders. And then weighted dips is tricep and as well as chest. And then same as this day, I'd have my 4 blue color coded, except is it the exact same? No, I switch up my hammer curls. So I'll do dumbbell curls, then I'll do hammer curls a different day, and then preacher curls another day, just to kind of switch it up. Sometimes I'll do rope tricep pushdown. Sometimes I'll do like cables for triceps. It really depends. And now we'll go to the next muscle group, which is back. And on this is probably my longest training day. So I have overhead shoulder press, weighted pull-ups, and I never actually do barbell rows, but first is overhead shoulder press. Since you'll probably notice I'm like really prioritizing building my shoulders right now so I can train more calisthenics exercises, since shoulders have always been a weak point for me. Now Then weighted pull-ups. I don't actually do weighted pull-ups yet. I might move up to them soon since I can do around 9-10 like good form body weight reps right now. I never actually do these because I like despise barbell rows. I've always hated them. So it's in here because it's a good exercise, and if you like barbell rows then you should do them, but I just do lat pull downs instead, or I'll do like seated cable rows where you pull the thing like that. But yeah, it's just a personal preference thing. Then we have the 4 blue exercises, but it's a bit different. I do chest flies this day since I try and hit chest 3 times a week so I can grow up my chest. So we have like bench, then we have weighted dips, and then chest flies. And then I'll still do curls. I don't do seated incline, I just do preacher curls since I prefer those. Then lateral raise and side delt rows. You get the trend. I do these every workout. And that covers the 3 main groups that I train. Now, for legs, I used to have a schedule where I would do squats and like leg or deadlifts before I trained these. Like it'd be part of that. And eventually I just skipped it way too much because I hated training legs, and that's why I included a bonus here. So what I did was I removed it from my arm workout and decided to make it its whole own workout. So I kind of just throw this bonus exercise in whenever I feel like it. So squats, deadlift, leg press, and then I'll usually do all 3 of these in one day when I do hit my bonus day. Now, I am going to start training legs more seriously now because I've realized that I have really bad hip mobility, and it's affecting me while I'm trying to train my calisthenics moves. So I'm going to be stretching a lot more and getting back into squats and deadlifts, maybe leg press, because I want to get more flexible as well and have strong legs for martial arts because I do Muay Thai. So I'm going to be maybe switching this up, but I kind of like it having 4 training days. I'm just going to label these for your perp makes it easier D, just to make this easier. So when I go over here and do Monday, I'll hit my first workout. I'll do my workout A or chest, and then cardio. I usually end with some type of cardio, or I'll go for a long walk with my dog. So that's Monday. Then Tuesday, I'll go to Muay Thai and train calisthenics. I can actually show you. I have like dip bar back there with some parallettes. So yeah, I'll usually stretch and do calisthenics in the morning and then go to my Muay Thai before I go to bed. Then Wednesday, I'll do workout B and then do some more cardio. Thursday, I'll go to Muay Thai and train calisthenics again. Friday, same thing, gym, cardio. I'll do workout C. Then Saturday, I'll do calisthenics and cardio. This is where I would usually throw in my leg day since I don't have Muay Thai class Saturday. It makes sense. And then Sunday, recovery, since you need to rest and get proper sleep if you actually want to build a good physique. And like you already said, I train calisthenics. I'll just circle it. Calisthenics. And reason for that is I just love it. I don't do it for any specific purpose other than the fact that it's fun. I feel like it's good to have functional movements, especially since I do Muay Thai and I want to compete. I want to compete in a real fight. So I feel like the more mobility I have, the better I will be in that aspect. And I gotta be honest, Muay Thai is very eye-opening to realize once you start training a martial art, you realize how weak you actually are. And anyone with a little bit of training is so much stronger than the average person. Like literally last night, I went against someone who's been in fights before. I've probably sparred 15 times and I just got crushed. It felt like I was facing up against a wall, and I took a big knee to the stomach and just collapsed on the ground. But it's a good experience. Now I know what it feels like to take a knee to the stomach, or solar plexus, I think it was called. Yeah, so overall, this is just one of those weeks where I'm burnt out. I was exhausted. Like, there was nights I slept 5 hours, nights I slept 3 hours. I worked a 10-hour shift. You know, I was up at 3 a.m. to make videos, like post shorts and update my Instagram story. It's just one of those weeks where, you know, I didn't really feel like doing much. It's not always about rushing. It's not always about running towards your end goal. It's about being able to like maintain. It's about being able to stand strong, keep that pace going. Don't lose that momentum even when you're exhausted. That's how you win the race in the long run. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just making up random analogies because I don't really know what else to do for this video. So I'm gonna end the video here because I have another shift in like 20 minutes, and I have like another 8-hour shift in 20 minutes. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning when I edit this video. Bye.